Your nightly news at 6 video. It's not nightly. It's actually not nightly. It's every other day, every 3 days, whatever the fuck happens. Whatever. I don't know what. Lead a busy life, okay? I do it when I can. All right, but welcome back to the news. I love talking about the news live. That's what we're doing. Yet again, my beard's getting longer. My hair is getting longer. I am getting older. I'm not getting taller, which is sad news. You hate to hear it. I haven't gotten taller since I was like fucking 14 or 15 or something. So that sucks, but that's the hand we were dealt, and we're going to keep playing it until the end of time. All right? Well, end of our time, not the end of time. We're not going to make it to the end of time, sadly. But we'll make it, a few more decades at least, I hope. Jesus Christ. But the news! Nintendo to broadcast Indie World Showcase later this week. Whoop-de-doo. Everybody, all the Nintendo YouTubers said, oh, there's a new Direct. Everybody, there's a new Direct. Woo! And it's just another Indie World Showcase, which if you've been following this channel, following me at all, following my previous channels, I don't care for indies too much. There are some great indies. There are some fantastic indies. Obviously, some diamonds in the rough. There's a lot of rough, though. There's a lot of rough to go through with indies, a whole lot. Per maybe like every 100,000 indies, there's one good indie. To me, obviously, I'm wrong and I'm an idiot and you're correct, and you are a saint and a gaming god. All right, so that's fine. You love indies. I don't. I don't know why this is so blown out. My screen capture, you can't read this at all. I can highlight that though, so now you can read it. I have no idea. I was trying to fix that. Well, now we're going to twitter.com. Didn't mean to do that, but here we are. Tune in on November 9th at 9 a.m. PT for a new Indie World North America showcase featuring roughly 25 minutes of information on upcoming indie games headed to the Nintendo Switch. Hashtag Indie World. I had no idea that Indie World has its own Twitter account. How does the Indie World have? Why do we need an account for the Indie World Showcase? Well, why? Like, what do they tweet? I guess they just tweet random indie games. Oh, wait, is this really indie? Is WayForward really indie? I don't consider they're like a. There's like indie, and then there's like where WayForward is, and then there's AAA. Like they're in like this weird middle area where is it really indie? I don't know if that's really indie, right? Does it have to be AAA or indie? Is that how it works? Like it can't be like there's like this is AA, this is single A, this is just indie and AAA. There's no in between, I guess. Apparently, I don't know. But yeah, I guess WayForward is indie, which I don't. This should be whatever. I swear Nintendo selects the most boring and generic indies to showcase. They always do. It's always a fucking snooze fest. I'll probably watch it and react to it live. Probably with you guys. I'll probably wait till the afternoon and watch it with you guys, and we'll see. Maybe I'll do it earlier in the day. I guess we'll play it by ear and see what happens when we get there. We're looking at the Indie World Showcase Twitter, which is something. How many followers do they? Can't have. I mean, like they have 60,000, right? I think it's 60,000. They're not getting very much interaction on these tweets. Like 48 likes, 194. I mean, I don't know what the ratios are supposed to be on Twitter, but it doesn't look good for the Indie World. Who follows the Indie World? Probably people I know follow this, right? Let me go see. Followed by 32 others you follow. I don't know what these guys are doing, but God bless them. I am not excited for this whatsoever. It's going to be a bunch of junk. Ubisoft isn't AA. Ubisoft should be AA. Ubisoft is like, for me, I'm sick, by the way. Just got to throw that out there. I am sick. I will be having some sniffles and maybe some sneezes and everything. I've been sick for 3 or 4 days now. Maybe 3 days, about 3 days, and it's not good. My nose has been leaking all day long. I took some Dayquil before this live stream, so hopefully that helps. We'll see. I don't know. But hello, sweet life of Dio Brando. How are you? How is everyone? Ubisoft is very hit or miss, though. I really like the Mario Rabbids series, but they have a lot of they need to iron some stuff out. They always put out a game, and it seems like, did they really try that hard? They're like, well, we're gonna patch it, we're gonna update it, and it's still never that great. They're just all right. Ubisoft strives for that's pretty good. That's what they strive for. Like that's all right, great. Like an 8 out of 10. They're like an 8 out of 10 company at best. So, anyways. Would be nice if Outer Worlds got a release date. No idea what Outer Wild, sorry. Can't read again, illiterate, sorry. Please don't let it be a Square Direct or a Farming Direct again. Well, I guarantee you we are getting a fucking farming game announced in this. There is absolutely zero chance that we don't get a fucking farming game announced in this Direct. I would bet $10,000 on it that there is going to be some sort of farming game in this Indie World Direct. It's 5 minutes, roughly 25 minutes of indies. We don't need. Can you just release the indies? Why do we need these showcases? Like, I get people like to pretend like they like it and they got their little like personality. Like, I love to support indies. Support indies, everybody. Woo! And it's like, really? Do you really care? I see what you're playing, and it damn sure ain't indies. You're playing the AAA top of the line games, and obviously there are people that base their entire gaming time on indie games, which is really weird. I have not much time to play games, and if I'm gonna spend the little bit of time I have to play games, I'm going to spend on something that was thoroughly, put together by a crack team of developers with love and care and the top of the line technology, the best that I can get. All right, I don't want to be like, well, look at this cute throwback 8-bit thing that I could, it's reminiscent of something I could have played 30 years ago. That's fun. No, I want to play something I can really immerse myself into and sink into and relax and have a good time. Which there are good indies. Again, I'm shooting all over indies. There are good indies. There are a lot of indies that I like. I just it's not me. All right, indies aren't me. Take your ass to bed. They all want to watch the train wreck. Indian showcase with feathers. Supporting indies unironically is somewhat virtue signaling. It kind of is sometimes. Sometimes it is. They guys hiring someone to help keep Sonic's lore in check. Why even give a shit at this point? At this point, like, Sonic's so fucked, just let him just do whatever. Do we really have to keep Sonic's lore in check? How do you even keep Sonic's lore in check? He's been a werewolf, he's been all this other. What is the lore of Sonic? I don't even know what the lore. What is it? Like, he's a hedgehog that runs fast. That's all we need. That's all we need. Or need any, just that's it. Who gives a fuck? Sonic the Hedgehog lore? Hey! More confusing than a Zelda timeline? Probably not. Absolutely it is, 100%. Sonic makes zero fucking sense. Now he's fighting just random generic robots in like a green wasteland. He went from like, he was in a casino in the early games, running around a casino. Like, it's just, he's all over the place. Like, who gives a fuck what Sonic's lore is? For a lot of games, comics, TV shows, and movies, and there's been some weird-ass shit in all of that. Some fucking bestiality. We had some goddamn bestiality in Sonic 06. Like, the fuck? So Sega, anyways, and all of them were tied together. So Sega has said enough is enough, and the company is now hiring for a Sonic the Hedgehog lore master. Can you imagine that being your job title? I'm the Sonic the Hedgehog lore master. You know, some weird ass motherfucking Twitter, Reddit, neckbeard motherfucker is gonna be the Sonic lore master, and he's gonna live for the rest of his life. That's gonna be his greatest achievement, that he was the Sonic lore master, and he will tout it till the end of time. I'd watch an Indian showcase. I would watch that. I would much rather watch that to an indie direct. I'll tell you that much right now. He does go fast. Sega of America has posted job listing for associate manager lore for the Sonic team over on LinkedIn. Thanks, Kotaku. Jobs located at the company's Burbank office in California. You'll need to be able to commute to and work from, can't read again, from the office 2 days a week, with the remaining work days being remote. The lucky candidate will be reporting to, and this is a real job, the director of lore and creative strategy. Here's from the job description. This appears on LinkedIn. With both project management and creative duties, you will be immersed in the organizing and shaping of Sonic lore. Immersed. You're going to be immersed into organizing and shaping Sonic lore, canon characters, and universes. We're talking about Sonic multiverse here. Fantastic. You love to hear that. Helping to bring consistency in Sonic. That's hilarious. Connectivity and creativity to all things Sonic across various forms of media, including games, animation, comics, and more. So they're trying to fuse everything together into one cohesive universe. That seems a little stupid. Like I said, like, what's the point? At this point, Sonic has already been all over the fucking place in every direction you can imagine. Just let it go. We're just free balling here. Just Sonic does whatever. No one gives a fuck. 90% of Sonic fans, I guarantee you, do not give a single fuck about the lore of Sonic. I'll tell you that right now. We know that video game lore is really important, especially for a long-established series, but we admit that it's a little funny and fascinating to see this as a job listing. It actually sounds pretty cool to us, imagining being in charge or playing a part in keeping a huge video game series story all nicely knitted together. Can you imagine knitting Sonic together? Anyways, now if you're an outsider, you might be confused since Sonic the Hedgehog has lore. And no, we're not talking about Dark Souls levels of lore, but a lot is going on in the world of the Blue Bird. From 1991 Sonic the Hedgehog on the Mega Drive to this year's Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie, most people would have a hard time keeping up. There's Sally the Acorn, Manic and Sonia, Sonic siblings, and Sonic's stint in a band. Don't even get us started on that time Sonic and Mega Man crossed over in Worlds Collide and Worlds Unite, alongside tons of other Sega and Capcom properties. We're not even scratching the surface here. That's what I'm saying. It's all over the place. Whoever's job this is, you got a lot of work to do, buddy. A lot to somehow connect all of this together and be like, this all makes sense. This is all a cohesive thing. And he eats ass. Who eats ass? He goes fast and he eats ass. Oh, Sonic eats ass. There you go. Wish Sega would hire me for the lore. Well, apply. Jesus Christ. They should have made a Sonic RPG. They have made Sonic RPGs. Actually, on the DS, they had a Sonic turn-based RPG. I don't know how many they've had, but I know that they did have one on the DS for sure. Sonic now loves Eggman. The end, if I get hired. 06 is the best game. Elise is everybody's waifu. Who the hell is Elise? I think there's a YouTuber who claims he's the Sonic lore master. That'd be a great job for him. Well, maybe you should apply. If you think you're the Sonic lore master, apply. Interestingly, last week, Ian Flynn, Sonic comic writer and the person behind Sonic Frontier Story, confirmed on his Humblecast podcast and confirmed that there aren't two universes, which is a retcon of the events of Sonic Frontiers. What? I mean, I can't even follow this. And it's like 3 sentences. Hello, Juice WRLD. In the Twitch chat, we promise it makes sense. Check out the podcast over on YouTube, timestamped at 3 minutes, where the discussion, like, we promise it makes sense. They understand that this is just hellish and hard. Like, this sucks. Just fucking fuck it, Sega. Jesus. Sonic's lore needs taming, and you might be the person for the job. Head over to LinkedIn. What are the comments saying on this? I gotta see this. Sally the Acorn. It's Sally Acorn, not Sally the Acorn. That's what I thought too. Say, consider this my job application. Good luck with that. The series went from one new concept to the other that I'm not even sure that this franchise has lore anymore. Everyone understands that Sonic's just fucked. Like, it's kind of just a meme at this point. No one gives a fuck if the lore is cohesive at all. I promise you, Sega. I promise you. Front Mission First remake will have both classic and modern modes. Well, that's cool. That looks like a good game. I'm sure classic is going to be a little more difficult, maybe permanent deaths, things like that. And then modern mode is going to be the easier mode, which is kind of how it always is. Sonic is going to be a 10 out of 10. I've heard that it's really good. I wish I could send you a Switch copy of Sonic so you could play on stream. I've heard that it's good. It's good. I've heard a lot of people are playing it now and they're liking it. I've seen it all over the internet. So that is actually good. I would love to be wrong. I hope Sonic is great. We'll see. I'm probably gonna play it. When does it come out? Is it out already, or is it like that's early copies that people have or whatever? I think it's just early copies. I don't think it's out yet, but I'll probably play it. I think I'm gonna play it. This was my attempt to redeem the story of Silent Hill 3. No. Musician restores Chrono Trigger soundtrack using uncompressed samples. Damn. Okay. Again, I'm sick. So sorry. Excuse the sniffles. Video has been made private and it appears that Matthew Valente's account has been hacked. Be sure to update this. He got his account hacked. If I'm going to send a sample on his Twitter account. Epic Ipoch. We'll see what I did there. Crash scene theme version fixed. Well, let's hear what it sounds like. I gotta put this on. Can you guys hear this? Only 314 views. So this is restored remasters using original samples before edited for SNES. Well, that's cool. Put it on Spotify. That's what we need. I mean, to be honest with you, I can't really tell that big of a difference from the Super Nintendo and that, because I'm not like a music guy. I don't have like an ear for like, oh wait, hold on, they did a little bit there. I can tell a little bit here and there with remastering things and stuff like that, but that didn't sound that much different, right? I don't know. I think it's out tomorrow. I'll be waiting, Bubby. Is it out tomorrow? It comes out on a fucking Tuesday? So goddamn random. Known as worked on the canceled fan game Chrono Resurrection. You got a hold of the original samples for the Chrono Trigger soundtrack and shared them online. These original samples contain the uncompressed music before it was compressed to enable it to work on the Super Nintendo. Well, that's cool. That's cool. I guess he got his account hacked, which is not, you don't like to see that, but hey, he's doing God's work. He's doing the Lord's work, restoring the Chrono Trigger soundtrack, which is an absolute fucking banger of a soundtrack. One of my favorite video game soundtracks of all time. Chrono Trigger is one of my favorite games of all time, but the soundtrack is fucking insanely good. Give the man a break. He must get death threats every day. Who's getting death? I'll be waiting, Bubby. Well, we'll see. We'll see. If it comes out tomorrow, I'm gonna be out of town all day tomorrow. I'm going to Chattanooga for a video premiere, skate video premiere. It should be really cool and very fun. But I'll be back on Wednesday for sure. Hello, Earth Dragon Puke. Every Pokemon Star Evolution Trio. Nope. Round up the reviews are in for Sonic Frontier. Or should you rush to get it? Is this gonna have like a little list of reviews here? Let's see. We can see, because I've heard that everyone is really loving it. The lovely Nintendo's. I've never even heard of this. 9 out of 10. Okay, Nintendo Insider has given it a 7 out of 10. Exciting direction, but acknowledging that it needs some work. Rough around the edges and disappointing in more than one area, but that exciting new direction for Sega's blue mascot nonetheless. One the Sonic team would be smart to stick with and refine and explore further. 8 out of 10 from, I don't know who this is. Push Square, sorry. Why don't they have a link? Why doesn't theirs have a link? 7.7 out of 10. Game Informer, believing that this is the basis for Sonic going forward, though limiting the pop-in and the open zone areas, as well as feeling like the areas weren't optimized for exploration. It doesn't look optimized for it. Ooh, Games Radar gave it a 2 out of 5. Jesus Christ. Praising the writing, but the writing in a Sonic game, you're going to praise the writing first and foremost, but criticizing the gameplay loop. The publication feels like there are flashes of what could have been. Sonic Frontiers features the kind of lightweight yet engaging storytelling that could easily enrapture fans, young and old, though I'd hate to be a child forced to play through some of the abysmal platforming featured throughout. Was taking Sonic open world an ambitious endeavor? Yes. Did it pay off? Absolutely not. It was open zone. It's open zone, not open world. Get it together, Games Radar. Didn't you read the press release? Chrono Trigger 2, How I Met Your Mother. God, I wish we could get a Chrono Trigger 2. Not gonna lie, I find the uncompressed music from SNES games sound too clear as songs were designed with the compression. I think they were designed with compression in mind, so they're like, well, how's it? We got to make sure this sounds good once it's compressed. And a lot of Super Nintendo soundtracks are fucking bangers. Donkey Kong Country 2. I listen to Donkey Kong Country 2, Chrono Trigger soundtrack, all of that in my car sometimes, and it's just absolutely fantastic. And the compression doesn't bother me at all, not even a little bit. So I don't know. Like I said, it didn't sound that much difference to me. My main issue with indie worlds is they never go back to games they announced and announce release dates for updates on them. I have to hope for Sports Story coming out. Oh yeah, Sports Story. Golf Story, same developers, right? What are you going to be out tomorrow lining up for the midnight release of Sonic Frontiers with a bodysuit? No, I'm going to Chattanooga for a skate video premiere. My friend's skate video that he's been working on for a couple of years now, a few years maybe even. I have some funny stuff in there, and I have some skateboarding in there, and it's going to be fun. But I have a really funny skit that we made for it, and it'll be on YouTube eventually, so be on the lookout for that. It's going to be very funny, though. Shredder's Revenge has been updated. Here are the patch notes. We don't give a fuck. Playing F-Zero on a widescreen monitor is a blast. Who gives a fuck, bitch? Because the indie world, which we already talked about. Paper Mario-like 2D RPG secures funding for a Switch port. I hate when these indie games just are just soulless, cheap imitations of something that we already love, just because, like, well, they're not going to give us Paper Mario? Well, guess what? I'm going to give you Paper Mario. That's Bug Tales, or whatever the fuck it was called. Bug Tales, is that what it's fucking called? I think that was what it's called. Everybody got mad at me for hating Bug Tales, but, Bug Fables. Sorry, Bug Fables. But, I mean, I gotta keep it 100 in these motherfucking streets, dog. It's just a cheap imitation of me. And this looks a little better than Bug Fables. The graphics and everything look a lot more involved. It looks a lot more... Okay, this doesn't look too bad. I hate that it's like, oh, well, you like Paper Mario? Well, let's just rip off Paper Mario. That's what it is. It's just like... make your own thing. Like, why you gotta do that? Just can we be a little more creative, Obviously, they're gonna add their own little twists and turns and everything into that. But it certainly doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look, it doesn't look bad at all. It looks pretty good. It looks better than Bug Fables. I'll say that. It looks a lot better than Bug Fables. Just the amount of work that went into the visuals is way above and beyond what Bug Fables has. And they're like, it's charming. Bug Fables is charming. Fuck you, bitch. Hello, Vito Amiibo. The game critics have done it again, ladies and gentlemen. Smoking major amounts of crack. Sonic Frontiers seems like a game I'd enjoy, but I'll probably wait until the inevitable holiday. Oh, God. Just give it a couple weeks. It's going to be on sale for Black Friday. 100% guaranteed. 100% guaranteed. So just wait for that. Bayonetta 3 was reported to be planned to be an open world game. I heard about this. I heard that Bayonetta was like... They were working on it to be an open world game, right? And then development was not going smoothly. And then they said, "Hey guys, no." They had to restart it. So Kamiya was lying. Hideki Kamiya was lying when he kept saying development was going smoothly and all that stuff. Because for one thing, I was thinking about this the other day. Bayonetta 3 has a multiverse story. The story is about a multiverse, which is obviously not. Marvel and all that stuff didn't create the multiverse, but they certainly made it very popular. Every bit of new media coming out these days, I swear, has multiverse like so much stuff has multiverse stuff, like stuff going on, different universes and everything. And Bayonetta 3 has the multiverse going on, but this has been in development since 2017 when the Switch was first announced. It was one of the first games announced for the Switch. So 100% they had to restart development. 100%. because there's no way they were running with the multiverse back then. Like before it was like so hot and popular, they could have, like I said, Marvel and everything didn't invent it. They could have been doing that, and it's just a coincidence that they started rocking with it back then. But you know, I don't know. It seems like they go, ooh, let's restart and let's do a multiverse thing. That's just me though. You know, I don't know. Bug Fables the next Paper Mario? Absolutely not. But let's see here. The design was going to draw more off Astral Chain than Nier Automata, but the idea was that the large hub world would send Bayonetta or whoever else to different worlds, which would themselves be fairly open. Maybe Mario 64 would be a good reference point for this. There was a lot of work and experimentation on this idea, but it kept falling apart when it came to pacing, and eventually Nintendo wanted them to scale back. It was, I hear, also not particularly well performing on the Switch hardware either. So there you go. They were going for something completely different with Bayonetta 3, and Nintendo had to put the kibosh on it. Probably Miyamoto ran in there and shit on the party like he always does and just ruined everything, and everyone cried and said, ah, damn it. But then they went with the classic Bayonetta formula, which I think is absolutely fine, and I'm enjoying the game, and I'm having a fun time. But actually, Bubby, there's an Adam Sandler multiverse. Is there really? The story for Bayonetta, you lost interest in the story of Bayonetta. I mean, I like it. It's just kind of like, I hate playing as that Viola character. I fucking hate it. I hate I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And I don't like the little side-scrolling Metal Gear fucking level either. That shit sucks. But whatever, you know, whatever. So where's our Sonic Frontiers review? I don't give a single goddamn fuck where it is. Fire Emblem engaged characters, every new and returning hero. Nope, nobody cares. Harvestella, promising genre hybrid that needs some watering. Yep, we don't give a fuck about that. PSA, tread carefully. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet leaks are out in the wild. Oh no, Pokemon game leaked. Oh, what? That's gonna ruin the game for what type of spoilers are gonna for Pokemon are gonna ruin the experience for you? You're gonna be like, oh no, I have to fight gym leaders and catch Pokemon, and there's gonna be some legendary Pokemon that I have to capture to help save the world. What? Spoiler! Got him! Like, it's literally the same thing every goddamn time. Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes gets an update. Here are the full patch notes. Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. No one gives a fuck about that shit at all. Who wants to play Fire Emblem Warriors? Not me. Not me. Mario Kart speed's back in 3rd place. Dude, Mario Kart is always in the top 10. 100% forever, always. Jesus Christ. Rivali, voice actor, has no idea if his character will appear in Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. What the fuck you mean you have no idea? He's just saying that. Motherfucker, he knows. Making up Killer Instinct Nintendo Street, he has to know. He's getting paychecks and shit. Come on now. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet reveal new coin chest, ghost type. Gimme Ghoul. Gimme Ghoul. It's a Gimme Ghoul. Reminds me of Max Mofo. Max, he should like this. Give the goblin some gold. The official new Pokemon Gimme Ghoul has been revealed. The ghost type Pokemon. Come on, bro. Give me some gold, bro. Hides in a treasure chest and carries a coin depending on its form. This is made specifically just for Max. I swear. Whoa, this little bit looks hilarious. He's got a little dowsing machine on his head, so we can go find some coins, some gold. Look at that, that's fun. Isn't a treasure chest? Oh, that's a kind of a fun Pokemon. I like that. That's neat. It's neat. It's cute. It's neat. It's cute. Sonic Frontiers on Switch will be the same experience as other platforms. Oh god, that's funny. That's hilarious. All right. I think they were being serious though. Digital Foundry's technical analysis of Persona 5 Royal on the Switch. Well, no one gives a fuck about any of this. Let's see what we got going over here on my Nintendo news. I really only stick to these two, Nintendo, because everybody else is this gonna be the same thing. You go to like 2 different ones, and you can get a grasp. But we're gonna go to the Switch Reddit too. Anyways, new Pokemon Scarlet and Violet trailer tomorrow. How many fucking trailers do we need? And also, why are they releasing a trailer? Well, I guess the Nintendo Indie Direct is the 9th. I was gonna say the same day, so it's the day after tomorrow. But anyways. John from Digital Foundry on Sonic Frontier Switch. If you have another option, please consider that other option. We just read that it performs very similarly to the others, and John from Digital Foundry says, absolutely not. No, it doesn't. Fuck you. Any spoilers on Switch version is safe to purchase? Let's just say if you have another option, please consider that option. If you only have Switch, then you can still have fun, I think, somewhat. So somebody's lying. Where was it? Sonic Frontiers. Who is saying this? Who said this? Who? I gotta see who said this. The Hedgehog that says very comparable. Who said this? Development as easy as possible. Although the Switch version uses high-end assets. Who said this? Who am I? Speaking to Game Reactor, the Sonic team boss. Oh. That's who said it. Well, what a rascal. What a rascal. Do not play Frontiers on Switch, says Vito Amiibo. Well, there you go. Hello, Ninja Goon. How are you? Yola is a YouTuber, but we like her voice actors as one. Oh, well, I don't give a shit still. We're probably going to play Sonic Frontiers on stream. We're probably going to. My Joy-Cons are starting to drift bad, enough to send a Nintendo. Then send them in, baby. Send them in. Am I lagging? I don't think I'm lagging. I thought the multiverse was to explain the different voices, but didn't turn out that way. I just booped a version with no keys. I don't know what that means, but I'm happy for you. Good job. Fantastic job. It looks good on my end, though. The stream. I've been on the hunt for a new job, so life is quite slow and chaotic. Well, what are you looking for? What are you looking for, bud? And Violet, we already saw that leaked. Nintendo earning results tomorrow could see a 20% rise in net profit. Nintendo always killing it, as always. The new Pokemon, I like that render. That's cool. Or drawing or artwork, whatever you want to call it. Martinez runs well on Switch due to the Hedgehog engine. That's why it runs well on Switch. Because of the Hedgehog engine. Wow, well, don't tell that to John. Yeah, well, he has a little something different to say. Problems for Pokemon dev creatures mentions R&D for next-gen hardware. Let's get to it, please, for the love of God. Let's get fucking to it. Can we finally get a new Switch after, what, 5 years now? It's been over 5 years. At least get into the talks of the new Switch. Just keep the ball rolling. Let us lick our lips a little in anticipation, going, what, that looks nice. I'd love to have that in a couple of years. Can we do that, maybe? That'd be cool. But, Nintendo, they want to squeeze every nickel and dime out of the Switch that they can, while they can. They're not going to give us a tease of the next thing, and probably until it's less than a year out anyways. Remember content Bayonetta 3 was originally planned? Oh, yeah, we already saw that. Open world. Sonic Frontiers will go live, yeah. New Overwatch 2 hero Ramatra announced for Season 2 in December. Oh, he's like related to Zenyatta or something. Look at that. Zenyatta was hurt. Wait, Neo Geo Pocket Color Selections Volume 2 is coming. Do they have Biomoto? They have Biomoto Unitron on Switch now, right? I'm almost positive they do. What is the collection? I can't. There's no word. Match the Millennium. What is it? Okay, well. Anyways, I think Biomoto Unitron's on there. Anyways, let's get over to the Switch Reddit and see what's happening on the Switch Reddit and get our neck beards flowing. Live react to the indie world. We might. I was talking about we might. We'll see. We'll see. Not utilizing other platform towers seems negligible. TBH, even if it makes the cross-platform experience similar. It would be like porting a 3DS game to Wii U when Wii U could boost the game in performance and visuals. Oh yeah, of course, but like, don't tell us that the game performs similarly, because we all know that it doesn't. We all know it doesn't. You're just lying, and then we're gonna have people that are gonna fact check your ass with their, own experiences, and they got like things that can measure the FPS and all this other stuff, and they go, look, it literally doesn't perform anywhere close to the other ones. Why are you lying? Because you want to move copies of the Switch version. You're going to move copies of the Switch version regardless, because it's Sonic on the Switch. You got a lot of people that are going to buy Sonic on the Switch. I mean, that's all there is to it. But you got Persona 5 on Switch. There you go. I'm really rooting for Splitgate to come to Switch during the indie world. Splitgate is so underrated. Is that Halo? That like Halo type game? I think it is, right? As in case so Nisha makes Arc system work seems super known. Any article on how it runs in Switch? Yeah, we saw that it doesn't run well on Switch, apparently, according to John over at Digital Foundry, which was right here up top. Boom, John from Hey, look, a new story just went live. Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time remake is not canceled. Well, I don't give a fuck. A lot of people will probably do though. That's a lot of people like that game. Finally home, Zelda fan art. Oh, that's kind of nice little fan art though. Sonic review. IGN gave it a 7. Ooh, IGN. IGN is known for having bad reviews though, so Who is stoked for Tactics Ogre Reborn? Why are you gonna give us the synopsis of the game? Game was released on Super Cat. I don't believe we saw it yesterday. Like, okay, dog, Jesus Christ, who is this? One of the developers? Uncle Butt Cheeks. I don't think it is, but hey, shout out to you, Uncle Butt Cheeks. Only all trainers. A new Pokemon Scarlet trailer. Blah blah blah. I want to see the trailer, obviously. Dead Cells Everyone's Here Volume 2 gameplay trailer. They got Shovel Knight and a bunch of other indie people that I don't know. So that's great. Don't forget to check your local library. I discovered my local library lends out video games for all major consoles, including the Switch, for free. Really? I didn't know that. They have multiple copies of a lot of the big name games. Arceus, Metroid Dread, Kirby Spoon, etc. Also take requests for future games to be purchased. The loan period is 3 weeks for games, and no one is on hold for it. You can auto renew for another 3 weeks. I think this is a great resource and not many people. I had no idea this was a thing. I don't know if my local library does this. I mean, I don't really give a shit to do it, but if you're strapped for cash, this is like an amazing thing. I think there's a great risk for people who may not be aware of. I used to test out games before potentially buying a copy myself. Also, have been able to play a full run of a game within the 3 weeks, saved me some good money in the process. Everyone kept telling me how great Hades was, but I didn't think it would be fun for me because I don't like the kind of games. Blah 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 blah. Borrowed Hades was from the library and fell in love. There you go. Well, where do you live? Our library got rid of all the movies and music too. They have our history documentaries, old movies from 30s, 60 books and magazines. Can't check these out too. You probably would have to live in like a bigger city for this, right? Like a small town, maybe not have it, but it's worth checking out. It's worth going to your library and checking out. That's pretty sick if that is in your town. I mean, I'm sure I have it in here in Nashville somewhere, but you know, I'm a grown man. I can afford my own games. I can buy them, sell them, play them, whatever, do whatever the fuck I want. You know. Switch Reddit is weird as fuck. Someone was happy to say they maxed their 2 credit cards for a full year to buy games and how it was a good financial decision. Did they get a lot of updoots? Splitgate, you saw Halo plus Portal. Yeah, I've seen that, and Splitgate is free. Credit cards are the best avoided at all costs. Well, if you want to build your credit and you're going to pay your credit card off as soon as you use it, then that's fine. But a lot of people will get tempted to spend a lot of money on that credit card, and that's not what you want to do. You want to spend a little bit of money and pay it off and just up your credit score. They're great for that, but you know, don't get a credit card if you're gonna be tempted to spend it on outrageous things, because that's how they get you. Testing the N64 Switch controller, exclusive, elusive. Holding it feels like the good old days, and using it, blah blah blah. Who cares? You're great. I'm hugely disappointed we not make it in the time to get into Smash Bros. The fuck are they? Oh, the Nier character wanted to be in Smash Bros. Huh? Oh, that's cool. I mean, I don't think they would have got in there, right? Like, is it that big of a franchise that needs to be represented in Smash Bros? It's very cool. It's very sick, but it's very niche. I mean, like, you got Joker, who's from Persona, which is like a way bigger franchise than Nier, but you know, yeah, I guess they can dream. They can dream. That they'll say, oh, we just didn't make it in time. We just didn't make it in time. That's why we're not in the game. Okay, sweetheart. Jesus. Maybe they could have been like an assist trophy or something like that, but they definitely could have been a character in the game. Ghost Song has been updated on all platforms to include new game mode plus. Well, there you go, Ghost Song fans. And most impressive third-party indie Switch ports in your opinion? My ass, the best one. True multiplayer games. Oh, let's watch the little trailer for this guy. I didn't even see this trailer for this little guy. Let's see what he's talking about. I'm sweating my ass off because I'm sick in front of these lights. It's not good. Look at that Nintendo 64 game. Jesus fucking Christ. God, those textures are fucked. Little treasure chest. There he goes. Literally worse than GameCube graphics. You love to see it, but he is cute and it is kind of a fun thing. But my God, does this look horrific. It's absolutely horrific. Like, this looks worse than the Pokemon games that are on GameCube. I swear to God. This is fucked. What is wrong with you, Game Freak? Jesus Christ, man. Anytime I see anything from this, I'm just like, how does Nintendo let them do this? They're just like, just don't even try. Just don't even try at all. I mean, they're going to have record-breaking sales every fucking time, so I guess whatever, but Jesus Christ, man. Nintendo, can you tell them stop, please? I just upgraded to the OLED. Best decision ever! Really? I mean, this is great. Good for you, I guess, but whatever. Animal Crossing themed wallpaper I made. Made some art in celebration of the Pokemon Splatoon 3 collab. Play the watermark. You're not going to steal his artwork. It will still run well on the Nintendo Switch. Takes two. Well, that's enough of that. We don't need to see any more of the Nintendo Switch. Reddit, it's a bunch of bullshit. Xenoblade was a very niche franchise and it got in, but that's a Nintendo franchise, though that's because Nintendo bought it exactly. So I just answered my own question. There you go. You already did it. The Nintendo franchise, obviously, and they put it in Smash Bros. They put Xenoblade in Smash Bros. To move the sales of Xenoblade 2, I believe. I believe it was Xenoblade 2, around the time of Xenoblade 2, when they got representation in Smash Bros. To be like, hey, look, we got a new Xenoblade. There goes characters from the universe. There you go. They had Rex and Pyres like a me thing or something like that, and then they had they put Shulk in there, which Shulk is from 3DS one. Maybe it was for the 3DS. They were trying to move 3DS Smash Bros. All models look good, but the environment textures do look like it's from an early GameCube game. It's bad. I feel like Pokemon is going to be mid, like beyond mid. It always is, and it's always going to sell millions and millions and tens of millions of copies. The next Mass Effect game is still in pre-production phase of development, but it has been proceeding very well. Classic industry talk for stop. Will you just leave us alone? Just let us make a game and shut up. That's what that means. Development is going smoothly. Means leave us the fuck alone. We got this, all right? Jesus Christ. Stranger Things VR will let you play as Vecna and enact revenge on Eleven and Hawkins in winter 2003. What has been a day as Vecna? Okay, let's see what this looks like. The VR camera. Yeah, I mean, I don't really give a shit, but I want to see what it looks like. The trailer's not very long. Are we Vecna right now? Experience Stranger Things. Wow. Like never before. With cel-shaded GameCube graphics. Cool. In VR. That's sure to give you a headache. Great. Well, that looks like shit. Final Fantasy 16 will be a PS5 exclusive for just 6 months. That's great, because then I can get it on Xbox, because I don't have a PlayStation. I would love to get a PlayStation and buy things like that, but I don't have the money, and I can't find one. So there you go. I do have an Xbox, though, so I would play it on Xbox. Nintendo sponsors Xenoblade and Fire Emblem hard nowadays. They do. Phil Prime 4 will never come out. Oh, it's coming out. They just don't want to show anything off because they had to restart development. It's a whole fucking thing. Lionsgate is fielding proposals to make a AAA John Wick game. That would be cool. I like John Wick. I don't know how good the game would be, but that is very cool. Black Clover Mobile Rise of the Wizard King delayed for the first half of 2023. Black Clover Mobile. Don't give a shit fuck ass shit about a fucking mobile game. Serious Fun Football. Who posted this? Quick 3 AR. Why do we want to watch this bullshit? Look at this fucking trash. Serious Fun Football. Hard to master. Have full and unscripted. I can't even read that. Jesus, it's too quick. Jesus, this looks like dog shit. My god. Blacktail gameplay overview trailer. What is this? Blacktail? Yeah, go ahead a little bit.
It's up to you to track them down and unravel your own mystery.
Is this that, no,
Blacktail.
I don't think it is. Looks nice, whatever it is. I don't know what the fuck's going on. How long is it?
Blend of intense archery.
Whoa! Look at those little trolls. Okay, we got some weird side scrolling going on there.
Inspired by Slavic myths.
Well, that was someone stole that artwork. What is that? Leonardo da Vinci? Is that who fucking did that originally? I was just literally just stole the art. Okay. Are they making a part 4 to John Wick now? Yeah, they are. John Wick's awesome. I love John Wick. Well, this is, you know, kind of all over the place. This feels like.
In the wild to craft deadly arrow types and a variety.
I don't give a fuck if anybody steals art, by the way. I don't give a shit. Just saying.
Combine it with dashing.
I use random art I find on Google all the time, and then people will be like, "You stole my art for your thumbnail on YouTube. You're making money off of my art." I'm like, "I'm making like $1, bitch. Will you shut up? You want $1? Jesus Christ, my God! Watermark your shit if you don't want it stolen. Jesus fuck. What is that? Leonardo da Vinci should watermark this shit. Goddamn. Yeah, this looks like whatever. It looks kind of cool though, from what I was seeing. But you know, other than that, Indie World, which we already talked about, Elden Ring boosts Kadokawa's gaming profits by over 1,100%. That's a lot of percents. Japan's PC gaming market doubles in size in 3 years. Oh, that's cool. When I go to Japan, I see a lot of PC gaming shops. There's a lot of, I don't see those in America very much, like ever really. I can't think of ever seeing one, but obviously they are out there, but I just never see them. But if you walk around the streets in Japan, you can find like a whole store dedicated to PC gaming, which is kind of neat. I'm not a PC gamer, but it looks cool in there. It looks a lot of RGB going off. Diablo 4 targeting April 2023 release, open beta in February. That's great for Diablo fans. Sonic Frontiers got a 7 out of 10 from IGN. We're not going to watch the review, but I bet it's funny because it's fucking IGN. Modern Warfare 2 crosses 1 billion sell-through in 10 days. Fastest in franchise history. The game actually looks pretty good for a Call of Duty. I used to play Call of Duty a lot. I have not got this Call of Duty because I have a little too much to do. Too many things to do. And I cannot spend time playing Call of Duty. I literally don't have the time. But it looks good. I like how it looks. It looks fun, but I probably won't ever be playing Call of Duty. Well, I won't be playing Call of Duty for a while, probably. So probably not getting that. Aren't they making a part 4? Oh yeah, they should make John Wick, but he's black. There you go. They should. They should do that. Glory of Souls announcement trailer. A pixelated bullshit indie game. Wow, this looks like absolute dog shit. Holy fuck! Why did someone waste their life making this? It's like such a quick cash grab. Look at this fucking shit. Looks like a shitty Flash game from fucking 2003. God! What the fuck? Bandai Namco breaks silence on MMORPG Blue Protocol news promise for next week. Very weeby, very kawaii. I'm not an MMORPG guy, but that looks fun, doesn't it? Look at the colors. And there goes that Pokemon again. GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition is reportedly coming to Steam. Wow, great. Who wants that piece of dog shit? I guess Steam does, huh? Recent leaks might confirm Kojima teasing Overdose in 2019. What? Overdose in 2019. Recent links might come. What the fuck? What is overdose? Did he overdose? What the fuck are they talking about? I don't even know what this is about. Using overdose in 2019. The headline: Kojima going back in time and trying heroin for the first time. That's literally like what I got out of it. I'll help you do heroin, Kojima. Heroin is a female hero. Heroin is the bad stuff. That's the joke. I blame Siri. I paid money to see that movie. What? Dude, like, no one even knows what this is about. I don't even like clicking the link to go look what is that? What the fuck? You guys know what that's about? Are they making a... Wait, sorry. I keep reading the same thing. Early gameplay footage of Hideo Kojima's Overdose leaks online. Oh, okay. So it's a game. Gotcha. Wildheart expects Marvel partnership to have the same impact on his business as Star Wars games. Kojima breaks silence on abandoned conspiracies. It's really quite a nuisance. There's a lot of Kojima news here. Kojima making more Silent Hill and Metal Gear Solid. This isn't going to happen. I like that. He's like, fuck you, Konami, you pieces of shit. You fucked me over. You fucked me over, mate. Fuck you. Yeah, well, that's we're caught up on the Reddit news. That's fun. I guess Overdose, is that going to be cool? I have no clue. Hopefully it's better than Death Stranding, because that looked like a boring snooze fest to me. Never played the game. I never played the game. I know it's not something you know, you like to see someone talking about the game that they never played and everything, but it looked too boring for me. And I've heard a lot of people say it was very boring. Like a lot of people. I don't know anybody actually that loved it. Maybe someone out there did watching this